American League Wild Card Playoff between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Well, everyone has different opinions about these one-game wild card matchups. Kind of tough that your season comes down to this after such a long season, but it certainly creates a lot of excitement and drama. The pressure's on, so we'll see who handles it better and finds a way to win.
The old holdout purists may scoff, but I got to tell you, this is as exciting as it gets, folks. One game to decide who moves on. It's the wild card playoff on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. And we are set for baseball here this evening. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. So a full count now. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
That accepted. The second baseman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Pedroia is retired, 2 down now.
Batting third.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays coming to bat. Here, watch. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Chris Sale is on the mound for the visiting squad in this AL wildcard matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Eric.
Up next for the Rays, Eric Sogard, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Into the box, Tommy Pham. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he fouls this one off.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count remains 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Sent on the ground out to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first in. Now at the plate, Christian. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, number 23. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay, and he's safe. Stepping in, Chris Owings. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that baby's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Yeah, with 1 out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening. Settling in now, Austin Meadows. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Fouled away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Inside and low, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 6. The first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Soft liner towards short. Oh, and he misses it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Into the box now, Mookie Betts hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
2-1 now to Mookie.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch to short. One there to Aguilar for the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Payoff pitch one more time. And the slider misses low and away here. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Striding in once again, number 23. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out with the man at first. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. To 2 and 2 now.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
1 left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's hitting .360. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Daniel Robertson. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 6-0. Now to the plate, Chris Owings, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. Hit hard on the ground is short. There's Sogard for one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 6-0. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, Devo, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the street. This could get the offense going.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Wendell aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Rafael Devers. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
The count is 2-1.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6, the Rays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. On the move is Betts. And he makes the catch in the corner.
The first baseman,
A little bit over
21.
halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. The 1-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Aguilar, base runner at first with 1 out. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Adios, pelota. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping into the box, Daniel Robertson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. At the plate, number 23, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. So 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Count is 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with two away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
And he is into second base with a leadoff double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want it. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Well, I don't need numbers to tell me that that line drive was absolutely blistered. But Showtrack does tell us that the ball left the bat at an incredible 119 miles an hour. Only elite strength and bat speed can generate exit velocity like that. That was something to watch. The 2-2. Into center field, line drive base hit. Sogard isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate, as it's now a two-run game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Designated hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. 1-1, here it comes. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Goodbye, home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our Showtrack technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. And this one will bounce into the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Number 21.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. The 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ready for another chance? Mookie Betts, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases low. Digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in.
Play ball.
So now now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Mookie Betts waits on deck. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Christian Vasquez would be next. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Eric Sogard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that baby's gone. A solo shot that time for Tommy Pham. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Matt Barnes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Matt Barnes.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Back-to-back homers. It's a solo home run for Austin Meadows. His second home run of the game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2. Avisail Garcia. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 21.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Owings racing back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field as it's now a 1-run ball game. Brandon Workman enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We've played 8 full. Boston's out in front, 10-9. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now that
Running in, Chris Owings. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they hit it. Ryan Brazier is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
70.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again. Into the box, Daniel Robertson. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Joey Wendell. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. There's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Second baseman.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Eric Sogard. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And this will bang up against the wall. And the dream will live on as they have won the wild card game in walk-off style.
Wow, talk about a do-or-die situation. Amazing. They find a way to win the wild card game and advance to the division series. I know the home crowd made a difference cheering them on, and now they have all the momentum going into the next round.
several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.